thank you for being here today to learn about a new public survey product that the Orange County Sheriff's Office is launching to better understand the safety concerns of our residents and also to help build trust between law enforcement and the community. The surveys administered by Zen City will be another tool for us to get immediate feedback from our community and identify concerns our residents have when it comes to law enforcement and crime in their neighborhoods. So this effort represents our strong belief that we can effectively improve what is measured and our commitment to hearing the concerns of our residents while also holding ourselves accountable. So the surveys will measure the residents' feeling of safety and trust in law enforcement while also identifying key concerns that they want addressed. And some of you may have already responded to these surveys, which appear through digital ads on news websites, social media platforms, and other applications. So since September, Zen City has been gathering responses from residents to questions including how safe do you feel in your neighborhood? How willing would you be to contact the Orange County Sheriff's Office if you were a victim of crime or something was worrying you? And what is the number one issue or problem in your neighborhood that you want police to deal with? So more than 1,600 people have already responded in September, and more than 1,500 responded to the surveys in October. And so nearly 2/3 of them said they feel completely safe or mostly safe in their neighborhood, and only 7% said they felt not safe. So this gives us the opportunity to drill down into that data and help us address some of those safety concerns. So the two most prevalent issues that the survey takers noted were streets and traffic and thefts, burglaries, and break-ins. So moving forward, the surveys are going to be provided in English, Spanish, Portuguese, Vietnamese, and Creole as well. So Zen City works with hundreds of law enforcement agencies throughout our country and Florida, and so I believe this community strongly supports law enforcement and the Orange County Sheriff's Office and is grateful what we do to keep our residents and visitors safe here. So this endeavor is not going to shift our focus from reducing crime or putting dangerous criminals behind bars, but it will enhance our ability to directly hear from our residents and be more aware and more responsive to the issues and concerns that they have. So basically, this gives voice to our community. It provides swift, anonymous feedback from our residents, promotes transparency, measures community trust in law enforcement, and helps us identify possible improvements. So this time I'm going to turn it over to Michael Simon. He's the Chief Strategy Officer for Zen City, and he can tell you how the surveys work. Michael.
Thanks, Sheriff. Michael Simon, Chief Strategy Officer at Zen City. First of all, I want to say we're very proud to partner with Orange County Sheriff Department. This is the first Sheriff Department in not only Florida but in the Southeast to embark on this initiative. And I think this is a very forward-thinking agency. We understand, and I know that Sheriff and I share this belief, that the way that you build trust with the people you serve is you do a good job of understanding what they want you to do and how good of a job you are doing it. And so that's really what this tool enables the agency to do. The way it works is we divide Orange County up into the 7 patrol divisions, the 7 patrol sectors, and we know from the census what the makeup is of each of these areas by race, age, sex, education, income, language. And so we can actually target digital advertisements to residents of the county who live in these areas to take surveys. And I think you got an example up here on the poster as well as on the screen of an example of what that ad might look like. It might appear on a local news website. It might appear on Facebook or Instagram. It might appear on a recipe app. And again, it'll appear in the language the device is set to. We're doing this survey in 7 languages to be as inclusive as possible. And I think that the key thing the key takeaway to remember here is, as opposed to making people come to us and knock on the door and tell us, hey, here's what my priority is, public safety in my neighborhood, we're going to them. We're going to the place where this community's eyeballs already already are, which are on the devices that are mostly in their pockets, and we're soliciting their input. We're saying that we want to act on it, and then we're going to repeat back to the community what we heard and take action. So this is a really exciting way that technology can drive that positive feedback loop, again, that both builds trust and also reduces fear of crime and reduces crime itself.
So thanks, Michael. So happy to take any questions about this new product. Obviously, I think Michael would be better off handling some of the technical issues about it, but bigger, higher level things. I'm free to answer any of your questions about why we're doing this or anything.
Sheriff, you mentioned you've already got surveys in October and September. Is there a set period of time where you guys will be collecting data through before we might know how we move forward with that information that we receive?
So what is the... Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, I'll answer this one. The survey actually is in the field 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And so we're collecting data continuously in perpetuity. We will then every single month at the end of the month, so October just ended just this week, calculate the data for the month prior. So usually in the in the first couple days of the month, we look at the data from the previous month. So every single month.
And so to add on that, so every day when I come in and my command staff comes in, I have this dashboard on our laptops, and I could see the responses that came in just last night about our agency, about drugs in a certain neighborhood, about crime, about what their concerns are, about how they think we can build better trust. I just saw a comment just 5 minutes ago about having more town hall meetings. So it's all that information that me and my command staff will be seeing every day, and the patrol captains out in their area, they'll know exactly what the residents are talking about. Hey, there's drugs in this neighborhood. We want you to do something about it. So already for us, it's been a huge success already.
When you hear the big topics are streets and traffic and the theft, burglary, break-ins, does that seem on par for what you would expect?
Yeah, because obviously we monitor things like Nextdoor and other social media platforms, but based on everything that was going around the nation and even here locally, that was a little surprising. But I would say since I've been sheriff, speeding and traffic, street racing has always been a big concern. The good news is that crime is down this year, and over the past 5 years, crime is down by 24%. So we're doing a good job. The community is doing a fantastic job of letting us know what the issues are, and this is going to help us improve that, get that feedback, and really drill down into that data and target those areas where we could be of most assistance.
Where will these ads be popping up? And if somebody wants to provide some input, where can they find that?
Great question. One has to be selected to participate in this survey because it's important that the sample be as representative as community as possible. So this is not a suggestion box where anyone can influence it. We are getting a sample, again, that matches the very, very diverse demographics of this county by all of those dimensions. People will see the ad certainly on social media. They'll see it on Facebook and Instagram. They'll see it on other digital media properties. They may even see it on your own websites and properties wherever digital ads appear. And then they'll also see it in mobile apps, a lot of mobile apps that are ad supported. There's a banner ad at the bottom. So conceivably anywhere, about 90% of the respondents to the survey tend to take it on a mobile device, although people will see the ads on desktop and iPads as well.
My other question too, when did this start? We've already gotten about, was it 3,000 or so responses. When did we start this? And was there something that kind of ignited that?
So we started it in September, and like I said, that's 3,000 responses. I was thrilled with the amount of responses. So, I heard about this from other chiefs across the country. Took a look at them. Zen City came in and did a presentation, and I thought it was a great idea. And I think our community is going to absolutely love it. And being able to provide that kind of feedback, and then knowing that the sheriff and his command staff is looking at that every single day to address their concerns and problems.
As you're getting this real-time information coming in each day, are you guys able to already, take action on some things, or are you waiting to gather a bigger picture and then make a plan from there?
So it depends on what comes in. Obviously, if something is of great concern, someone's safety is in jeopardy, it's going to be immediate. If it happens to be information, say about drugs in a certain neighborhood, obviously we're going to give that to our narcotics folks, ask them about what they've already been doing, what ongoing investigations they may already have, and take action there. And I think our community already does a good job of letting us know some of the issues, but this is going to even greater amplify that feedback from the community. One last thing, we are going to be publishing this on our website every month. So the public, the media, you'll see what we're seeing as well.